So this video is part of a series of video I made on a mission trip in India in 2009. You can see all the videos on one page on sharing-center.com on the missions page. So we were here in a new village. We did about 2-3 a day. The particularity of this village is that mostly 80% of the people were half blind, some since childhood, because of the problem of the water. And the problem is that it wouldn't cost very much for those people to be healed, especially when they're not too old. They would just have to take few medicine every day for about a year and be careful with the hygiene. But because of their education, they are not able to follow all those things. So they're just dying. And it's very difficult in this situation to preach a message, you know, because it's impossible to preach like a prosperity gospel message, you know, because you know that those people they have no issues, you know, they are tribal people, ignored by even the government. They're outcast, they're not even in the law caste. Their villages, they're not even in the official Indian maps. They don't speak the main languages of India. So I preach on the hope that we have in Jesus, but that the hope in Jesus is not only after we die, but also that God made promises in this life, and that we have to get the knowledge to get the blessings. So as always in India, when we ask for people for prayer, they all come. It's not like in the West where about 10% of people are coming in front. There you preach to 100 people, and when you ask who wants to pray, there is 150 people coming. You don't know where they're coming from. I don't know if you noticed, but there at the end there's much more people than at the beginning. This girl is in very bad shape. She don't have the strength to stand, and it's a pity. As I told you, it wouldn't take much for her to be healed. And there is another girl who is helping her. She's also sick, but she's in better shape. And maybe the medicine she can take only cost few dollars a month. So they need education. They need people. Like we have in this ministry in India, a doctor who works for free, but we have medicine shortage. That means that he can go and help the people and give them basic medicine, but the problem is that we don't have enough money for the medicine. Most of those people, they never saw a European before, and to them it's a special day because they never saw one before. So every time, everywhere in every villages we go, we had to have a translator from English to their local languages, and sometimes even you can see on another video two interpreter, one who interpret from English to a local, to a standard Indian language, and another guy who translates from that language to the dialect. Those people, when they give offering, they just give some rice, some mangoes, or things like this, and we can use those offering to give other people who lack things. So I pray again for that woman. I think I prayed that day 3 times because I feel that really she needed to have strength, and she was at the end of her rope. This little girl also beside me, she's almost blind because of the problem of the water over there. The government put a lot of water pump in all the villages, but the problem is that sometimes the water is not so clean, or there is too much lead inside, or I don't know exactly the problem. So whatever they do, they use the water to drink, they use the water to make food, and their organism gets sick. You see everybody over there likes prayer. You know, even those children, nobody pushed them to be prayed for. They really ask themselves that they like to be blessed. Even some of those people, they are not Christians. They might be animist or Hinduist, but they like to have the blessing, the spiritual blessings. No one wants to miss to be prayed for. I was used to pray quite a long time for each person in Europe because there are so few people in some churches, or few people who come in the front. But when you've got 50 or 200 people or more coming for prayer, you cannot spend 5 minutes per person. That's why here I pray so fast. So those people have heard about the gospel because some apostles and evangelists went in those places that no one wants to go, to preach them and to take time to talk to them about Jesus and tell them how good He is. I explain some details in other videos. Okay, see you in the next video.